I'm Maggie. Let's create this beautiful roses on the cake together. Let's get started. The tools that you're going to need is small round brush, any brush will do, and gel food coloring, and also lemon extract, or you can use any kind of extract really that to use as a solvent to create our roses. I used the color called blush color from America Color, which I really like because it's not so bright pink. And I also use white gel food coloring to mix together to create a lighter color, creating different shades of the blush pink, and using the lemon extract as a solvent to thin out your gel food coloring. So initially I dab a little bit of the lemon extract and the blush rose color, and also mix some of the white to create a lighter pink color. So you can play around with how much of your deep food coloring, the pink food coloring, and then how much that you want to put it on your brush. And I'm just gonna try it out with the with the color, this deeper blush color, to start the rose. The center of the rose, you're gonna create curve C, like 3 of them, something like this, just like a curve C together with a little bit of spacing in between. And then with the outer rose, you're gonna create the same thing, but it's a staggering C. And mine is a little bit lighter. It's too much of the lemon extract, but this rounded offset C that you're creating for your roses already creating the shape of your roses. So that's pretty much what you're doing. And the center, you use a darker color, right? And then as you move forward to the outer one, you use a lighter and lighter kind of color. So that's what the staggering roses, it's perfectly imperfect, which is really beautiful. And you're trying to repeat the same thing for the other roses, is that the 3 darker center curves, and then the other outer petal is that you're also using the curve with the staggering curve C. And how much deeper or medium color that you like is totally up to you. You can always add another color with like the same movement of this curve C together. The first roses I created, it's blush rose, and then later on the second one, you see it's more of the pink, right? So I added a little bit of the pink color onto the rose, because I thought I actually would like to have like a bit more pink and not so much of the bit orangey a little bit. So this is also what I'm doing. It's very imperfect round of this curve C that what you're doing. And then if you see that, and then this is another staggering C's, that what you're creating is, it's already beautiful in my opinion, right? And to create the contrast, you can always add the deeper color on the center. So that it's important to have that rose-like structure, right? You always have that deeper center, and with the sort of the middle and the outer petal is like a lighter 4 petals maybe, or even 5, or but you still have that curve for your rose petal. And then the outer one is a little bit lighter C curve, and you see it's coming together when you're following that formula. And if you have like a little bit of deeper here and there, a little bit of lighter also in the center, that's also okay too, right? But the main thing is that you want the center to have like that darker color to create that contrast, so that you can have like a pop of rose, like the color really pop, and then you can see the shape a little bit more as well, that curve. After I'm done with the rose, then I use the small palette knife with the pointy tip here and use a light purple to create the leaves for the rose. And I thought it's a very nice textural, a little bit of dimension, because when we're using the brush, it's very much flat, right? In here, you're having a texture, buttercream as the leaf, and I created the leaf variation of lighter kind of white, very light purple, and also a deeper purple. And I'm adding this center, kind of textural center for the rose with white, and I think that's creating another dimension that's like very interesting. So, and I quite like it, so I'm gonna keep that and keep doing it, and a little bit sort of just using the tip to mess with the rose a little bit. And there you go.